I think it's pretty safe to say that the future of the Star Wars franchise seems to be quite expansive, not just with their books, novels, comics, and video games, but also let's not forget about the new Star Wars live-action TV series, as well as the animated TV shows, and even the fourth Star Wars trilogy of films, also known as the new Star Wars trilogy by Disney and Lucasfilm. This is Mike Zero. Make sure to subscribe if you are new to the channel for future Star Wars content. Now, the one thing about Disney Star Wars is that, yes, we do know that they are in a phase of desperation and damage control to really get the job done correctly here in order to really reunite the Star Wars fandom. They really do need a high success rate when it comes to these new series and these new movies that are going to be coming out in the near future. They really do need a lot of success on their part when it comes to Star Wars. So looking at all of this, when we look at what Disney and Lucasfilm are trying to do, like Bob Iger and Bob Chapek, the two Disney CEOs, is that they're trying to hire new creatives over at Lucasfilm. Of course, they have promoted others like Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau, which is great and all, but they also got George Lucas at the helm here, helping out with Star Wars, really bringing it in the right direction for fans. Now, there's one TV show in particular that a lot of fans are 100% against, including myself, and that is the Leslie Headland Star Wars TV series that's going to be full of identity politics, real-world issues, personal agendas, you name it. It's one of the main reasons as to why Kathleen Kennedy was proud of hiring Leslie Headland to actually take part and take full creative control over this new Star Wars TV series in live-action form. Now, with that being said, with both Disney and Lucasfilm now finished with The Rise of Skywalker, they are now focused on their new Star Wars trilogy of films, as well as their new Star Wars universe. Both Bob Iger and Bob Chapek are currently hard at work on developing a better plan to reunite the Star Wars fans around the world. However, it's noted that behind the scenes, the Leslie Headland Star Wars TV series is being worked on, and that actress Brie Larson is working closely with Leslie Headland. It's described that behind the scenes, Brie Larson will be helping with the overall story of the Leslie Headland Star Wars TV series, and that Brie Larson will be instructing Leslie on how her character should be written in the series, since Leslie is allowing Brie to have creative control over her new character in the new Star Wars show for Disney+. Now, it's described that all of this, as of right now, Brie Larson recently just convinced Leslie Headland to erase a significant element in Star Wars history that will reflect on the prequel trilogy era, and that the new series will create some contradictions when it comes to Brie Larson's character, who is described to be the embodiment of the light side of the Force, where it's described that Larson was able to erase the concept of the Chosen One, where she will be implementing the idea that there are multiple Chosen Ones, and that she convinced Headland to also change how the Sith and the Jedi will be portrayed in legend and in the new series in a far different way that will cater to identity politics. So here's the thing about Leslie Headland, is that, in case you guys did not know, the reason as to why she went over to Brie Larson is because Kathleen Kennedy originally wanted Brie to become Ahsoka Tano for The Mandalorian Season 2 and 3, and that Jon Favreau just did not want that. He did not believe that Brie was a good actress to portray the character. He believed that she did not fit the role, and so he wanted Rosario Dawson. And it was a very long and lengthy process of discussions and conversations on who was going to be chosen, to where Brie was essentially given the boot, and she really was put out of Star Wars at that point in time. And now this pretty much screams that Kathleen Kennedy wants Brie to have a second chance with Star Wars. And that's exactly what they're trying to do here with the Leslie Headland Star Wars TV show. But what makes this all worse, and I think that what makes this an epic disaster, is that this is actually Leslie Headland allowing Brie to actually have some form of creative control in the actual story, when she's not even a writer in any way, shape, or form. You know, you think of Brie Larson, you think of her as just an okay actress at that. I, however, think that she is an awful actress. That's just how I see things. If you guys think that she's a good actress, that's fine. I just think that she's downright awful as an actress. I did not like her in Captain Marvel. I wasn't really all that big into her in Kong Skull Island. I thought she was very dull, very flat. The acting was just nothing better than what I've seen in a lot of other movies out there that really didn't do all that well. Even though I liked Kong Skull Island as a movie, I'm just saying that her acting wasn't really all that outstanding. So for them to actually, you know, Kathleen Kennedy and Leslie, for them to actually hire Brie Larson into this new Star Wars series, it's a big mistake. I think it's going to be Batwoman all over again, where it's going to pretty much get rid of Brie, recast, put the character back in action, and the series is just going to continue to fail. So we'll have to wait and see. It's going to be a very interesting process, and if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.